Hello and welcome to NimConf 2026. I'm Andreas Rumpf, the inventor of the Nim programming language. And after a long break of 2 years, Nim is back. The conference is back. We have 17 speakers and 19 talks. The first one will, I think, be my talk about Nim's future. So this year Nim is 20 years old. In 2006, the Nim compiler compiled itself successfully for the first time. And now, 20 years later, Nim 3 compiles itself for the first time. We redeveloped many subsystems of the compiler. Much code has been rewritten from scratch, so that everything now works as it should be. The compiler is called Nimony, and you can use it today. As I said, it does compile itself, and it offers many exciting new features. We replaced the macro system with compiler plugins, trying to keep Nim the king of metaprogramming. We have a new string implementation, which is much faster than the old one, trying to make Nim the king of strings. We have better sum types and pattern matching as inspired by ML. We have so-called passive procs, which try to unify concurrency and parallelism. And finally, we have a fast parallel and incremental compiler. So the build times should be much better than previously. So you can play with these features today. The downside is that it's still an early version, and you need to, if you really want to use your Nim 2 code, existing 2 code, you need to port it to Nimony, and that's quite some effort. And as time goes by, we think the compatibility story with Nim 2 will keep improving until eventually we rename Nimony to Nim 3, signaling that it's now ready for people to use, and people can now port the Nim 2 code over without that much effort. There's the guarantee that you can always write Nim code that in a way that compiles with both Nim 2 and Nim 3. So that's already much better than Python 3's interoperability story. Okay, so that's my talk. The idea of other talks covering Nim's vast domain space. So Nim is used for game development, for scientific computing. We'll have talks about how to use Nim in an embedded setting, how to use Nim for web development, and how to combine Nim with AI. So, but if you're an AI skeptic, don't worry. Only 3 out of these 19 talks are about AI, so you'll be covered. And Nim is still about human beings, so we want the most convenient, statically typed systems programming language. We want to be that one. It just so happens that it's also very useful for AI because of the static type checking, and though of course it's questionable how much that really matters now that the language models have become so good. I want to take the opportunity and thank every speaker and to everybody who has made this conference a reality. I usually list the talks and go through the names of the speakers, but I tried a couple of times already and I keep failing pronouncing these names. And I cannot peek into the recordings to see how they pronounce their names themselves, because I'm not as involved in this conference as I used to be in the others, so sorry. But thank you, everybody. Also, special thanks to Peter Munch-Ellingson, who will also give a talk about how to teach Nim in a company setting, I think. So this is the one talk that I spotted that is less on the technical side and more on the social aspects of Nim. I'll be looking forward to that talk. Thank Status for sponsoring Nim's development, and thank you, dear viewer, for listening and watching us. Let's get started.